Hey guys, how you doing? A little update since I haven't had time to do so. I work too much, 60 hours a week. Barely get any time for myself. Last month, we all went to Florida to go see my brothers and sisters, my moms. We went to Disney. I had a blast. We all had a blast. I left my dad in charge of the cube. I taught him the basics, and he actually pulled through. But the tank actually runs all by itself, so that's a good thing. There's been a couple casualties, but I'll tell you at the end. First up, my zoanthid garden. The yellow mellows, or the mellow yellows, has completely conquered that corner. That rock is almost completely covered. It's actually pushing upon the yellow polyps, and the green bay packer zoanthids right behind it. And one polyp is actually attaching to the glass, as you can see right above that snail. So I don't know if it'll be cool to let it grow onto the glass or not. But as you can see, it's actually growing over the green bay packers and covering slightly to the scrambled eggs. The green neon zoanthids with those few polyps there, and the famous Aptasia that does never die. Now the yellow polyps, I don't know, they're actual tentacles that they are, whatever they are. They look a little short, so I'm gonna have to investigate why. The yellow coral, definitely one of my favorite pieces of the tank. It looks a little smaller, but it's not. It's actually recorded in an angle, and it's encrusting on the rock. I don't know if you can see that. The Trachyphilia again looks a little small, but it's because due to the angle that I have to record it in, and due to the depth of the cube, it makes it look smaller than they are. There's some scrambled eggs on that snail shell there. The pink pulsating zinnias actually are shrinking, which I think is a good sign. The green neon hammer Reef-Ready finally split into two heads, so that's a good sign, I guess. The mint Pavona, as you see, all the little tentacles moving around, so you know, it's kind of happy. But mind you, the lights have been turned on for only a half hour now, so yeah, there might be a few that are not completely open or not. The blue Pavona, as you can see, I'm trying to give you a better angle, but due to the glass and the depth of the tank, I can't really cover that much, but it's encrusting pretty good in that rock. The red plating Monty is actually encrusting onto the rock as well from the back. The devil's hand doesn't look too fluffed up, but I think it's because the light just turned on half hour ago. So the green summer coral, look at those bumps. Now they're actually covering. Before last update it was just white, and now it's actually getting color. The green hairy rhodactis, now I don't know, just a little bit concerned. You can see more of the neon green on it, but the tips of the tentacles themselves look like they've been nipped, and I gotta investigate why. You can see the other angle for the green summer coral, the mint pavona. The candy canes are splitting their heads pretty good. This is the side angle, this is the front angle. Those purple candy canes just don't seem to split anymore. I've had them forever, and it's always been about the same. The purple plume has recovered greatly. If you remember, for a March update, it was almost deteriorating. The tank was doing it. It was really in bad shape. That's one of the tips of the devil's hand that actually attached to that rock. If you can remember, from March it was a lot smaller. The green neon cabbage is actually growing. Again, it looks smaller because due to the angle. The pink porcelaporla with I'm brain fart with that. The green polyps, they're recuperating quite well. Now the green star polyps there, looks like they're dying off that rock little by little. They're not recovering, and I'm not sure why. The Kenya tree has recovered, which kind of concerns me because I can't stand that coral. The wall coral, the fiery coral, as you can see, is encrusting even more further upon that rock. with a couple more green polyps on that rock. This Aqueon grows slower, but it's kind of spreading. The Sirenia, whatever the hell it's called, the meat coral, it's not fully open yet because the lights have been on for a half hour, but it's looking good once fully extended. The fish, the clown is pretty good, doing his thing. Just give you a little angle of how the tank looks, you know, from the front view at least. Everything looks good, you know. I'm still really getting used to the whole cube thing. It hasn't sunk in completely yet. That frog spawn just doesn't grow. So as I can see, certain growths and certain stuns in terms of growth for certain corals, I think I may have to start dosing. After all these years, I have never dosed my tank. It's been just strictly water changes, and I think it's about time that certain parameters just need to be met more, I guess, or whatever. I have not bought any new corals since my last purchase, and I don't even remember what it was. Maybe it could have been the Tidal Gardens purchase since October. So I mean, they're growing, but some of that growth on certain corals are stunned. They're not really growing too much, and certain corals are actually blossoming. So I don't know the real issue, if there is an issue, but the parameters are there. The calcium is high due to the Kent Marine salt mix that I use. It's always been at 500. The alkalinity is around 11.1. The magnesium is at 1370. So and the pH is at 8.1. So I don't know within those if I should raise something up, if I should bring something down. But in terms of that, you know, everything is balanced. I think this is usually how it runs. This is the sump. As you can see, the Cheetah Mulford chamber is completely full. It's about time to do the 6th trimming to Giorgio. It's about the 6th time, and I believe this is about the most I've ever done or let it grow until now. It's just see, as you can see, it's actually overfilling and drying up at the surface, so I gotta push it down a little bit until I trim it down. Other than that, you know, phosphates and nitrates or everything, I can't detect it. They're at 0, and I believe it has to do with the growth of the Cheeto. I disconnected the GFO. There's no carbon either. I took it offline. I don't feel the need for it anymore. This Cheeto, the way it grows, it has kept everything 0. The AquaC Remora Pro S, as you can see, I cleaned it yesterday. This is what I got in 24 hours. It's a great skimmer, at least for what I do and how I maintain it and the maintenance I do with it, and for the volume of 53 gallons that this system is. No, sorry, 43 gallons that this system is. It's doing alright. I don't have to really change it to the Aqua, the Reef Octopus that I have. That I don't know if I'm still gonna sell or just keep, depending if I upgrade or not. Anyways, guys, this is the update. Please like if you haven't, subscribe if you haven't. More updates to come when I do get a chance, guys. Sorry, been a little scrubby, but we'll get the picture. See you guys later, bye.